everybody, Dennis here from the Workshops for Retirement team, and today I have a really simple question for you. What does a successful retirement mean to you? And the reason I ask that is because it's different for everybody. Now, I know the traditional views of success in retirement really revolve around financial security, right? Where am I going to be able to travel? Where am I going to be able to live? How much money am I going to have? How long is it going to last? How are we going to use our Social Security? And I've done a bunch of videos on all that stuff. But today I want to talk about something different. I want to talk about the importance of your emotional fulfillment, your spiritual fulfillment, your mental fulfillment as a tremendous component to your retirement plan. Now, let's talk about, there's really four things that I think you have to take into mind when you're considering your retirement. Number one is, what are your personal values? And by that I mean, what makes you happy? Is it spending time with family? Is it traveling? Is it sightseeing? Is it going for walks with your spouse or your partner? What is it that makes you happy? And have you made a plan for that in your retirement? Now, the second thing that I need you to think about, or I'd like you to think about at least, is what meaningful activities do you have planned for your retirement? It's, I believe, critical as we approach retirement ages, as you leave one phase of life and move into the other, that we do things that make us feel like we matter, like we still are doing something that is important and meaningful to ourselves, to our community, to our loved ones. So what are your hobbies? What are the activities that you want to incorporate into your retirement? Now, the third thing that I think is really important is about building strong relationships in your retirement. Like, how do you do that? You know, many of us have gone through careers where we've worked with others, we've spent plenty of time, and there's a whole series of relationships that go along with that. But in retirement, we're kind of left to our own devices. You know, they've done a lot of studies on blue zones where they talk about how people live longer and they're happier and they have healthier lives. And a large part of that is their network and their ability to make friends and have family around them and create those social connections. Is that part of your retirement plan? And the fourth thing that I think that you should consider is your continuing growth. Like, how are you going to continue to grow after retirement, after nobody's hounding you because of the job that you've got or forcing you to go to workshops or seminars? I had this really neat experience once. I had a gentleman at a workshop that I was giving, and here's what he told me. He said, every year for my birthday, he said, I give myself a personal development workshop as a gift as my birthday present. And he's done this every year since he was 18 years old. The gentleman was 93 years old at the workshop that I was giving. 93, and he'd been doing it since he was 18 years old. Like, how cool is that? Continuing learning, it is so incredible the way that it forces our brain to grow, the way that it teaches us new things and gives us new outlooks. It's really amazing. At one workshop that I went to a long time ago, I heard this expression: if you're not growing, you're dying. So I think we always have to grow. We always have to continue to do that. So set new goals for yourself. Plan on learning new things. Maybe it's a new language. Maybe it's a new skill. Maybe you wanted to learn how to sew or make glass or do some woodworking. Whatever that is, just always be willing to learn and grow and develop new skills. I think it's going to be a critical part to happiness in your retirement. Now, I know that this wasn't like the other videos where we talk about strategies and we talk about different investment tools that you can use. But I think the stuff that we talked about today was even more important than that. You know, when you're having these conversations with your financial advisors, let them know what kind of life that you want so that they can make decisions about what kind of investments that you should be in to make sure that that life is possible for you. If you're not sure where you stand, we got a quiz. The link's down below. If you want to go to our workshops, there's a link down there too. We'd love to see you there. Again, it's always great to learn and grow new things, and I hope you do show up. But until then, my name is Dennis, and I hope that you stay very well. And in retirement, I hope that you stay very wealthy, not just in money, but in happiness.